Taejun looks shocked as someone counts numbers, reaching 97 and 98. A glowing girl stands behind him. A muscular man lifts a heavy barbell, reaching 99 reps. The old man, now glowing with power, shouts 100 while lifting the weights. The weights slam into the ground, cracking it. The man explains that physical strength is needed for high-intensity mana use. His muscles flex, and he begins revealing something important. He proudly announces that his secret to becoming an archmage is intense physical training. The old man flexes and asks if they can feel the mana radiating from his muscles. He invites Taejun to touch them, but Taejun nervously refuses, questioning if this kind of power is necessary. The old man insists and then asks Taejun what he truly wants. Taejun hesitates to answer. Taejun complains about his low mana and asks if his mana capacity can be increased. The old man easily accepts the request and activates the mana body technique. He unleashes the mana technique build-up on Taejun. Taejun screams in pain as his mana increases dramatically to 500. Taejun coughs and complains that he almost died from the process. The old man observes that Taejun's issue isn't a lack of mana. Taejun, confused, asks what the old man means. The old man explains that Taejun is using too much mana for his Fireball skill. Fireball is supposed to be a basic skill. The old man explains that Taejun's Fireball is much stronger than normal but consumes too much mana. He reassures Taejun and offers to help him recreate his Fireball. A large modern cityscape appears, showing a tall building. A woman named Lee Seon-ah, a great hunter from the Myth Guild, waves and calls out. Taejun's companion is surprised and asks if he knows her. Taejun says she's an old friend from Hunter's Den. The glowing girl teases Taejun, shocked that he has a female friend. Taejun gets annoyed. She asks why Taejun called Seon-ah. He explains it's to test his new Fireball technique. The Myth Guild has the largest training facility in the country. Taejun's previous Fireball was powerful enough to destroy a building. The new one will be even more dangerous. Taejun suggests they need a safe training area for testing his new Fireball. The glowing girl teases Taejun, surprised that he has more connections than she thought. Seon-ah hears something and asks what Taejun said. He nervously laughs and denies saying anything. In the elevator, Seon-ah comments that it's been a long time and asks how Taejun has been. He replies that he has just been doing his usual hunter duties. Seon-ah gives Taejun a curious look, making him wonder if there is something on his face. She smiles and tells him he seems different from before. Seon-ah tells Taejun that he used to rely on her, but now seems more confident. Taejun is surprised. She mentions that another person requested to use the training ground today. She hints that Taejun will be excited to see who it is. Taejun is shocked that someone arrived before him. Choi Jin-hyuk, a great hunter from Bichon Guild, appears riding a massive beast. Taejun and Jin-hyuk exchange intense stares, recognizing each other. Seon-ah notices the tension and wonders why they are acting like rivals after a year. Inside the training facility, Seon-ah activates the system. She explains that the strength of the training monsters depends on how much mana is used. Seon-ah summons a monster, calling it cute, but Taejun is horrified by its appearance. The monster rushes forward, and Seon-ah asks if that explanation was enough. She casually leaves to grab drinks, leaving them to train. Taejun, the glowing girl, and Jin-hyuk stand in silence. Taejun learns that he can create a monster using mana. A giant, muscular orc roars as it appears, surprising Taejun. Taejun cracks his knuckles, ready to fight. The orc charges at Taejun aggressively. Taejun focuses, preparing to counterattack with his fist. Taejun punches the ground, releasing a massive explosion of blue energy. A shadowy figure looms in the background. An ogre wouldn't even count as a warm-up. He considers summoning hundreds more while Taejun prepares for battle. Taejun, lying down, suspiciously asks, "It was you, wasn't it?" The other person responds in confusion. "What?" Choi Jin-hyuk glares at Taejun and accuses him. Don't play innocent. You're the one who messed up the guild juniors, aren't you? A battle scene flashes in the background. Taejun stands silently, looking slightly concerned or confused. Someone walks forward and says, "At first, I didn't want to believe it, but now that I look at it, it's true." Their steps echo in the empty space. Choi Jin-hyuk confronts Taejun. "Have you awakened some new power? What are you doing now that you're so strong?" He looks frustrated. A furious Choi Jin-hyuk accuses, "You're beating up your own family members who used to eat from the same pot." His face shows anger and disappointment. Taejun's face darkens as he mutters, "Choi Jin-hyuk." His expression is filled with determination and rage. A flashback shows Taejun, Choi Jin-hyuk, and Lee Seon-ah enjoying a meal together at Hunter's Den. The text reveals that Choi Jin-hyuk was once one of Taejun's few trusted friends. Choi Jin-hyuk distances himself from Taejun as he joins the Bitchin Guild and climbs the ranks, symbolizing their growing gap. Choi Jin-hyuk, now more powerful and confident, surrounds himself with strong allies. Taejun watches from afar, feeling left behind. His expression is colder, showing that he has become someone different from the friend Taejun once knew. Taejun, carrying a large backpack, looks troubled. The text states, "I'm no longer a friend," indicating his bond with Choi Jin-hyuk is broken. A deformed man arrogantly admits, "Yeah, I did it. So what are you gonna do about it?" His expression is mocking and unbothered. Choi Jin-hyuk is shocked as the same man dismisses the situation, saying, "So I roughed those punks up a bit, big deal." The deformed man continues to justify his actions. "They were the ones who messed with me first, weren't they?" His face is unsettling and intense. Choi Jin-hyuk gets angry, clenching his teeth. He confronts someone, "And you? While I was getting beaten to a pulp, what did you do besides watch?" He believes the person should have fought alongside him. Choi Jin-hyuk grabs Taejun aggressively and yells, "Hey, you've got some nerve." Taejun is taken aback, responding, "Excuse me." Taejun stays calm despite being choked, saying, "You're strangling me. It's hard to breathe. I feel my life is at risk. So, this is self-defense." His expression is indifferent. Lee Seon-ah enters the scene cheerfully, saying, "Sorry to keep you waiting. This sister has something for you." She holds a bag, possibly with supplies or weapons. Lee Seon-ah looks shocked, possibly reacting to the fight between Taejun and Choi Jin-hyuk. Seon-ah yells, "You two, what are you doing?" as Taejun and Choi Jin-hyuk clash fiercely. Choi Jin-hyuk swings his spear, sending a powerful red energy attack at Taejun, who dodges just in time. Taejun nervously calls for a timeout as he tries to escape. Choi Jin-hyuk responds, "There's no timeout." Taejun gets hit hard and is sent flying backward, crashing to the ground in pain. Choi Jin-hyuk acknowledges Taejun's growth, saying, "You've really become stronger, Taejun," while gripping his spear. Choi Jin-hyuk powers up with electricity and says, "I'll face you seriously." His aura crackles with intense energy. Taejun smirks and playfully says, "Should have done that from the start, tilde haha." He downplays his injuries, calling it just a scratch. Choi Jin-hyuk gets frustrated and thinks, when did this punk get so good at taunting? As his electrified power surges, Choi Jin-hyuk activates the Bitchin Spear technique, first form. His spear crackles with powerful yellow lightning. He fully unleashes Thunder Spear, surrounded by electric energy, showing his strongest attack. Lee Seon-ah is shocked and yells, "You're crazy, Choi Jin-hyuk, pulling out the Thunder Spear here." Taejun smirks and casually says, all right, tilde, I knew you'd use that technique, tilde." He seems unfazed by the attack. Taejun steps forward confidently, saying, "Then I'll go all out too." He prepares to counter Jin-hyuk's attack. Lee Seon-ah and the spirit next to her look surprised, reacting to something unexpected. Wait, is that? Taejun begins charging a powerful energy blast, glowing blue. He unleashes a massive fireball attack, engulfing the battlefield in bright blue flames. A system message appears, revealing the attack's name, Archmage is Fireball as it reduces the enemy's healing ability on impact. Choi Jin-hyuk is stunned, thinking that's just like an energy blast, as Taejun's attack threatens to overwhelm him. This is the end of the video. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video.